And every day we are learning more and more about the victims of this terrible war and what they were doing in their final moments. 22-year-old Ori Arad was bartending at the Nova Music Festival on Saturday when Hamas attacked. Ori called his dad, saying that he was going to try to fight off the militants. 3 hours later, his family got a call saying he had been killed. But in the days since, Ori's family has learned that his final moments were filled with saving lives. Ori's brother Shai joins us now. Shai, so sorry for your loss. Thank you very much for joining us. I know your brother was working behind the bar, making people drinks. Then that call to your dad about him needing to fight in that chaos. What kind of person was your brother?
Good evening, sir. First of all, thank you for having me in your show. I think it's a great platform to shed lights on my brother's personality and the entire story that we have here. Ori, by definition, the name Ori in Hebrew is my light. Ori was a person full of light. He had a light to life of people. When he entered to a room, everybody had a huge smile on their face. He was talented. He was smart. He was handsome. He was always surrounded by family and friends, full of ideal, willing to help. He was an amazing person, and the way he acted during this terrorism attack is exactly what we knew he will do. I believe that he lost his life following his ideals. And if he's not doing what he's doing, maybe we will never know. Maybe he was with us today, but he wasn't Ori.
What did you find out about the moments right before he was killed?
Yeah, as you mentioned, the last time that we had connection with him was on Saturday, 7 a.m., 7 and 10 minutes a.m. He called to my father. He told him, listen, Dad, there is an ambush of dozens of terrorists. They're blocking the roads. They shooting on us with machine guns, Kalashnikov. They throwing hand grenades. But I must do something. I need to take an action. I decided to confront him because I don't want to leave the car. I don't want to hide in the bushes. I don't want to hide on a tree. They will shoot me like a duck, and it's not possible for me. My father told him that do whatever you need to do. I trust you. You are in the field, and we are behind you. That's the last time that we heard from him. But two girls, Esther and Shir, interviewed to the Israeli press on Saturday noon, and they said that an angel with curly hair, driving in a great Jeep saved their life. We found them, and they told us on the last moments of his life. Ori, those two girls started to run away with their cars, but in the panic that they had there, the car was broken, and they stand on the road and waited for someone to take them. Ori saw them. He stopped his car and told them, "Girls, jump in. You can count on me. I will take you home." He was super calm, super nonchalant, and he gave them the feeling that he is controlling the situation. He speed up the car. He attacked the terrorists with his car. He didn't have a weapon or something like that, and he tried to avoid one or two or maybe three ambushes of terrorists. In one of these ambushes, they shot the car. Ori, my brother, injured, and the car flipped a few times, and he lost his conscience. The two girls had minor injuries, but still with us. They pretended to be dead. After around 30 minutes, he was very dizzy, but started to look around and to understand what is going on. But a monster, I don't have any other word for that kind of action, come to finish what they did. They shoot on him a full magazine, even in his face, to make sure he will never, to make sure he is dead. And this is what they did.
Shai, again, our deepest apologies to your family. Thank you so much for sharing your brother's story. That description of an angel with the curly hair says it all. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you very much. Have a good evening.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.